All right, has everyone had a great day today?
Yes.
Wonderful. So much information. Hopefully so many action steps that you get to take. But I'm going to do a little thing that we did at convention. So a couple of you were there in our breakout. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Great. Well, I want to start with something. Would you guys take one of these crayons right here? Would you pass one of these? And I want you guys to break one and maybe give it to the person behind you, okay? So I don't want you to, the person next to you, I don't want them to give you your crayon, but I want you guys to all take a crayon and kind of break it. And I know you guys have all played with crayons before when you've been children. But what I've noticed through the years of, course, being in network marketing is everyone has a story, has incredible stories. And as I have been able to speak on some very large stages generically with network marketing as well, the stories that I have heard of people, how the profession of network marketing has changed their lives, is to me like there's no other. People who have been drug addicts, people who have been on welfare for years, people who have really lost all hope, who of course many didn't even have high school educations, but we all have a story. And many people have felt broken in their lives. Have you guys felt broken before? Yes. You've been in places in your life when you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going to happen next. But what I have found is that we've all been broken, but what I love about network marketing is it allows people to come together, and by building a team and by gathering, you touched my heart there. I have a gift that I used to give to my diamonds, the gathering mat.
I love it.
It's gathering, because what network marketing does for me is it shrinks the world and it swells your heart in ways I never knew was possible. Last week I was with my 4 grandchildren in Disneyland, and we went through a small world. Have many of you guys done that? And I just cried. We had just come out of convention, seeing so many different nationalities, colors, shapes, and sizes. You know, this doesn't matter if, again, you're black or white, you're brown, you're purple, if you're blonde hair, brunette hair, gray hair, ginger hair, salt and pepper, whatever. There is a place for you, and you are accepted and you are loved. And this is a place for you to shine. And when you take your broken crayon and you go out and gather with other people who believe that they have a bigger vision for their life, they have something that they want, they have dreams and aspirations left unfulfilled, you can change their life. And we've got an artist in this room, and it takes so many colors to make those beautiful paintings become so vivid. And the only way that you get to paint this beautiful dream of what you want in your life is by going and finding so many others who have a crayon that's different than yours, that are going to have a different voice and perhaps do this differently. And they are going to know, love, and care about people that you probably never would. We all have a sphere of influence, and this 6 degrees of separation is so powerful that you, because you open your mouth, can literally grow a worldwide business utilizing these tools that we have in place for you. You don't have to be out doing meetings all the time. You can gather people into your home, Zoom other people in from any country, any state here in the US, but build a global organization. And I truly have discovered the joy of building a business with friends from around the world. I never knew that I could love and care about so many people. And more than that, we are just getting started. And I hope that the decision you've all made here today is that this is possible for me, not just for the people I have seen up here. This is possible. And I am so sure that it does take a decision. But you've got to dream because before you can ever really go into action, you've got to have a dream. Again, as I was in Disneyland, to see this dream of Walt Disney where he was turned down, again, time after time after time. But he had this vision. He had taken his daughters to a park, And he thought, there needs to be a place where families can come together and they can celebrate, right? And they can be together. And Vertus's dream, when no one else believed that this was possible, no one else. And I have to tell you, far even before I believed in or knew about what redox was, I believed in Vertus Norton. When I met him that day, December 5th of 2009, I mean, I was like, I don't care what I have to do. I'll come like clean the office, whatever, you know? I believed in that man. And the more time I spent around him, and I remember, again, what he said, Deni, what this will be in a few months, a few years, and many years down the road, you just can't even imagine. I am so glad that I believed in him. There was a cute little saying at Disneyland, I think I put it on Facebook. It was Goofy saying, the best way to get started is by doing, right? So you guys, you can't just have this big audacious goal now. You're going to have to get in action. And you're going to have to do it every day. Are you going to fail? Yes. Is it going to be hard? Yes. Are people going to tell you no? Yes. Yes. Are people not going to come to meetings? Yes, 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 and yes. Okay? But once you have decided in your mind that you do not care if one person, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people tell you no, you will not be denied. And I promise you, I can't even imagine what my life would be like right now, almost 10 years later, had I said, oh, I'm just too busy. I'm just too busy. Or this is too hard. I was the only one walking around Washington, Idaho, talking about salt water from Salt Lake City that tasted a little bit like pool water. So you can imagine, were there people who were like, oh, Deni, seriously, are you okay? You know, or you're too smart for that. Or, you know, people who I thought would get it at the beginning who just didn't quite get it, you know? But I just kept on going because I remember coming home saying, Tom, I truly believe this is an opportunity of a lifetime. And it has been, and it can be for each and every one of you in here. If you haven't seen the lives that it has changed in here, you know, it was so touching what happened here the other night, but where would Jerry and Marcia be now without Asia? Where would Dick, would you still, I mean, he had to leave, but at 71, would he still be in an ER?
Probably.
What this gives you, you are going to work hard, but you will get to choose your hard, you guys. People work hard anyway. They work hard anyway. To have Corrine Allen here in the room, who was in a life-threatening accident. When she was no longer able to work, the work that she had done with her organization carried her for months while she sat in a bed because she had created residual income. And everyone should have residual income. You know, it's amazing. I've been talking to friends this week who have jobs, and jobs are great. But you guys, the freedom that you can create, even as a plan B, going into your retirement, or for whatever it is you want to spend more time with your family, I love it's the money and the time freedom. There's a lot of people who have a lot of money who have no time. Then there's a lot of people who have a lot of time, but they got no money, right? It's when you can have both that truly is freedom in your life. When you are not beholden to can I have the time off to go be with the friends, my family that I need to, or do I have the money that I can make that choice to go on a whim to be with a child that has a baby, or a loved one, or a family member, or an aging, you know, parent. Choices are what this really gives you in your life. So with that, I want you guys to all remember that whatever rank you make in ASEA, it's simply a rank, okay? It's based on some activity that you've done, but I truly believe that there is a miracle inside each of us. And I think that we all have those dreams, you know, being in Disneyland, we all dream as a child of being a rock star or a musician or an astronaut. And then we get a little bit older and our dreams start perhaps die. We think, is this as good as it is? Is this what my life is? And what I love about this profession is it really does allow you to dream again, to change your life, and to get the passion back. Where else, these people that we have in ASEA, their 70s, even 80s, making an income, I don't know where else they could go to work.
That's right.
And make this kind of an income and have this kind of an impact. They might be greeters at Walmart somewhere, right? But these are people who are now traveling, making a difference, and enjoying some luxuries in their lives that they might never have had. So with that, I want to give each of you a diamond, because I hope each of you, there's that diamond. I want you guys to put this in your pocket, put it somewhere in your office, and remember this, feel it, because it's got to be so alive in you. I remember even before I went presidential diamond, I can tell you I dreamt about it so clearly, so precisely, that, you know, it had to happen. But it had to happen because I had to look at the organization. I had it mapped out so clearly. What has to happen, X amount of weeks, who's got what where. So you guys, you have to know the score to make everything come to fruition. So I'm gonna pass these around. I hope you guys have all had a great day. We believe in you. We believe in the beauty of your dreams, but more than that, we need you, because there are people out there hoping and praying for a difference. And you know and love them. So they're waiting for you. So with that, everyone have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. We believe you.